Hello everyone, this is Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, and we are almost at 1,100 subscribers to this channel. So please keep subscribing to this channel and spread the word to your friends and your family. Let's just jump right into this thing. Thank you to the person who sent me Ethereum Classic. There is a fake Monero site going around. You have to be careful when you go to mymonero.com that you don't go to mymonero.co. mymonero.com is a Monero online wallet. mymonero.co is a horrible scam that will steal your Monero. Speaking of Monero, Monero is number 2 in trading volume still amongst all the cryptocurrencies out there. And it was over $10 today. It looked like it was going to surge really high. I mean, maybe if people are actually buying it and not just speculating on it, they're going to use it on the dark markets, then maybe, just maybe, my prediction about a correction will be wrong, about it going back down to 0.01 Bitcoin. But there is still no proof that people are really using it on the dark market, so I'm going to have to stick with my prediction of a correction going back down to 0.01. But wow, I'm still happy with my prediction from like 3 weeks ago when I said that there was a possibility it was going to go up 5 times in value. Or wow, it really has blown everybody's mind, hasn't it? Just an amazing story. I was reminded by Tone Vase today on the Bitcoin Group show about how maybe these dark markets decided in advance to use Monero and bought up a lot of it in advance to make a profit when they made the announcement. I don't know. It's an interesting theory on his part. More on the Bitcoin Group later. Also, I know I'm biased, but I think if I were a guest on the show, it would really add an interesting perspective and some much needed energy. Maybe I should contact them, or maybe you guys should contact the Bitcoin Group. It would be fun. Hey, there is a slim chance I may be speaking somewhere far away soon, where government officials may be. And this is another country far away. And I'd want to encourage these government officials for to make their government buy up Bitcoin, because it will make their government wealthy in the long run. Remember, Vinnie Lingham mentioned how a government will eventually buy Bitcoin and start a Bitcoin arms race. Why not be the first government to do this and be in a position to profit incredibly if you are that government? And if you want to be that government, hey, contact me here. I'll help you with this. I can come to your country and we can set something up. Email me at adam@tresorhelp.com. Actually, any of you people out there can email me at adam@tresorhelp.com if you need help with your Trezor, or if you need a crypto consultation, or if you just want to say hello. Hey, there was something posted on Steem about two of the owners of Steem, or the creators of Steemit, posted on Steemit, about how they were dumping Steem the other day onto the markets, and this was making the price go down. I will link to that below. Remember to check out the links below. It's a very important section. I'm going to preface the following little rant by saying that if a person seriously does have real mental issues, then we need to respect that person's privacy and not make fun of them because they may be going through some mental issues. But again, I don't have any proof anyone has any mental issues here. But if it does come to light that someone does have serious mental issues, we should be very careful what we say about that person. But you shouldn't take any advice from that person either, I'll tell you that. I find it very ironic that when a person who is biased toward Ethereum and presents articles, should we say, as total fact and not opinion, that are biased toward Ethereum and just saying the craziest things about Bitcoin, I find it ironic when such a person complains about being fired from a well-known outlet that is openly biased. I mean, openly biased, well-known for being biased organization, like the Huffington Post. I mean, how can you complain about being fired from something as biased as the Huffington Post? When you play with fire, when you yourself present yourself in a very biased fashion, and you're working for a well-known biased source of information, when you play with fire, you're going to get burnt. I mean, why be surprised? The Huffington Post has a liberal bias. And of course, they're going to fire people who question Hillary Clinton. What's the big deal? I don't understand what the big deal is. Just don't get your news from there. The end. And don't work for them, because you lose all credibility, as someone predicted would happen. Anyway, the Bitcoin group, going back to them, Tone brought up a very interesting point about when Bitcoin gets to $10,000, if it gets to $10,000, there'll be a certain stability. I'll get into that in a second. And that also, when the percent of Bitcoin not on the exchanges increases, it will also become more stable. Now, let me elaborate on both those points. If Bitcoin were worth $10,000 and it went up $100 in a day or went down $100 in a day, the amount of Bitcoin you would need to buy like a coffee at Starbucks or some horrific place like that, it wouldn't change very much at all based on a $100 fluctuation. Now if Bitcoin went up or down $100, yeah, you would need a completely different amount of Bitcoin in order to buy that coffee or that apple or whatever. And you would hesitate in using your precious Bitcoin to do so. But when it is worth so much more in dollars, the price, when you're just using this a little teeny bit of Bitcoin, it doesn't matter that much how much if it fluctuates $100 when it's worth $10,000. I hope I explained that all right. About the exchanges, right now there is so much Bitcoin on exchanges, so this is just driving the price all over the place. When most of the Bitcoin, or more of the Bitcoins, I don't know the numbers now, when more of Bitcoin is just being held by hoarders or maybe people who spend it at Starbucks or whatever, but mostly hoarders, the price will be more stable because there'll only be a small percentage of Bitcoin trading on these exchanges. And so the price will not be affected as much. And I will link to the video of the Bitcoin group today, and you should check out the 28-minute mark if you want to hear a little bit more about a previous topic I mentioned. Remember to like and share this video if you enjoyed it. I'm Adam Meister, the Bitcoin Meister, the Disrupt Meister, signing off.